Question I get a lot from leaders is, how do I motivate my team? And sometimes this comes from thinking that people aren't motivated, or you've got some people who are lazy. Sometimes this comes from low performance or people not doing the job, and seemingly it's because they don't want to. Here's what I've seen for the past 15 years leading teams, working with leaders. It usually isn't motivation that's lacking. But I want to tell you some other things that you should look for if you think your team is lacking motivation that is way easier to fix and probably is going to solve your issue. First and foremost, always, are people clear on what they should be doing? Do they know what you're expecting from them? Do they know whose job is whose? It's really hard to do a really great job and work really hard towards something if you don't actually even know what you're supposed to be working towards. So number one, make sure that people know what they should be doing. There's so many opportunities to help people be clear, but here's a couple of my favorites. Do you have annual goals? Do you have a long-term vision or strategic plan? Do you have quarterly goals? Do people know what projects they should be working on, when they should be doing it? What's the priority? There's so many ways you can help people get more clear. And I'll be honest, this usually solves most of the motivation problems that I see. But let's say you've already solved that. Another good place to look is, do people have the tools to do the job? And this could be physical tools. Do they have the right software? Do they have a computer? Do they have the right work boots? Do they have the things that they need to actually do the job? And then lastly, usually the most uncomfortable thing to implement is, are you giving feedback and are you holding people accountable? I'm not saying you have to hold people accountable in order for them to do the job they should be doing, so don't come at me for that one. But what I am saying is, if you're not following up on the things that you're asking people to do, those things get lost in a sea of other priorities. The things that get followed up on, the things your boss cares about, you care about. So if there's something really important that needs to get done, make sure you're following up on that thing and people know that it's a high priority. At the end of the day, is this going to solve all potential motivation issues? No, but I bet you it solves a good chunk of them. Let me know what you think.